Welcome to mini episode 26. And for these mini episodes, we don't have our current events. And a lot of times, Ken, my co host, is not with us either. But I started doing these during COVID as something else to do and to bring you guys more shows. So I'm going to keep them up, though. I think it's kind of fun. And we're able to do um, more guests that way because before we only did shows twice a month. And it was kind of limiting to how many guests I can get, and the more we do the show, the more people I meet, and the more I try to fit everyone in, and so this actually works out really well. And for this episode, we're going to we had spoke about us doing two events coming up. One was Disneyana in September, and the other one was Unicon in Las Vegas in October. And so we're going to bring on a friend of mine that we met, I think it was at D23, and who is um, in charge or in with Unicon, I will say. And that's Rob. Welcome to the show, Rob.
Oh, thank you, Lynn. I'm glad to be here.
What's your title with Unicon?
Cat herder.
Yeah.
Yeah, the official title is like talent coordinator. I'm the one that
Okay.
gets the talent, booking the talent, booking the cast, and
Right.
looking over detail. It's a man of many hats. We all dig in. If something needs to be done, just go in and help each other.
Awesome. Well, I know Ken and I were both looking forward to the event, and we had only done strictly just Disney events, so we're kind of trying this out and seeing how it goes. But I wanted to talk a little bit about what Unicon is, a brief history of how it got started, and then we'll move into like what's going on for this current year.
Alrighty. Well, Unicon started as a convention for everybody. Like you said briefly,
Hmm.
I've been mini cons, and a lot of them are centralized in comic books and or
Hmm.
toys, or we wanted to bring everybody in. So we're getting vendors that specialize in toys, comic books, cosplay, sports memorabilia,
Hmm.
sports cards, and autographs from local players, local actors, and national guys. But we really wanted to have a convention out here that was going to stay because Vegas has a real problem with toy conventions and keeping them here in Vegas.
Mm. Yeah, so this event is, like you said, I was not really sure what Comic Con was until I started watching YouTube because I didn't, I'd heard about them, heard it, of course, heard of the famous, one in San Diego, growing up in Southern California. I didn't really know what they were, but now I have a good idea. It's sort of, to me, it almost seems like a pop culture kind of a event in a way, you know?
Exactly, that's
Yeah.
what we're aiming for. We go after anime. Anime is big right now,
Hmm.
with especially with the youngsters, and they're real fun. I
Yeah.
enjoy them. I'm in my 40s, and I'm running around like I'm 20. Because you get to see toys and stuff, and that you haven't played with in years, and
Right.
they're almost nostalgic. You're like, oh,
Hmm.
I remember when I had a toy just like that, and you kind of relive your childhood, momentarily with your family.
That's cool.
It is.
And people dress up.
The cosplayers, yeah.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
for this, we've got a couple of really big cosplayers coming out.
Hmm.
One of them is what's her name? Elizabeth Rage.
Okay.
She is known for doing a mashup cosplay of Ray and Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so she's coming out. She's a sweetheart. Absolutely loves the fans, but she's really into Disney as well. There's a couple of other cosplayers that are um, going to be coming out doing anime, Disney, I believe Disney, and a couple of
Hmm.
other people.
So Disney will be represented well. Not necessarily saying the company, but Disney fans would really enjoy this event, right?
We're trying to get that way.
Yeah.
We've been pushing to get vendors that sell Disney stuff.
Right.
So we got you and Ken coming out.
Yeah.
We have a couple of vendors coming out that are selling shirts that are kind of like not Disney shirts, but kind of off Disney shirts, but based on Disney.
Right, right.
Right. So they're coming out. Um, I think there's 3 or 4 of them that are coming out that are going to
Cool.
be headlining at Disney. And then I specifically went out and got Disney voice actors.
Uh-huh.
So we've got Brett Iwan coming out, who's the official voice of Mickey Mouse.
Oh, yeah.
He's coming out. Jim Cummings is coming out.
Awesome.
That's Winnie the Pooh.
Right, right.
And Tigger. Who else? Ashley, who's on Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
It's owned by Disney, but she's still, she's a Disney fanatic.
Oh, yeah, she's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, she lives in Orlando, and she's there every day, I think, at Disney World.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of others that on the sideline do. April Winchell. She lives out here in Vegas. She does the voice of, I forget the character's name, but it's Goof Troop. Remember the movie back in the 90s?
Oh, right. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Pete's wife. Yeah, she's coming out, and she's going to do a panel.
Cool.
So we're having a Goof Troop panel. So if you're a kid of the 90s, 80s and 90s, and you watched Goof Troop, then we've got Jim Cummings, Rob Paulson, and April Winchell going to be doing a panel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that sounds good. Ken and I are doing a panel too.
You are. We just got to find out what time.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, well, that's cool. There's a lot going on. When I said people dress up, though, people are allowed to come dressed up, like fans can.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We encourage it.
Yeah.
We're having a cosplay contest, so the guys and gals that are professional at doing this, we're gonna. The details are in work now, but there's going to be prizes, and there's going to be 3 competitions, one each day, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And so they'll come out, and we enjoy the mashups. There's people that'll do, they'll mash up between Star Wars and Disney and Disney and Dragon Ball Z. I've seen those.
Wow.
And especially when the characters' voices are there, that people like to dress up like those characters.
Right. Wow. Well, I was looking at your list of people that you have coming, and me as a huge Back to the Future fan, noticed that Claudia Wells is going to be there. She always seems really sweet in the interviews I've heard her in.
She is an absolute doll.
Yeah.
We got her involved, and she instantly went 1,000% all in, and anything that we've needed for Back to the Future, she's been a part of. We've got her. We've got Harry Waters, who was the Marion Barry.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so, Earth Angel, he was singing all that stuff. We've got J.J. Cohen.
Cool.
He played Skinhead. He was one of Biff's bad guys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the dork thinks he's going to drown.
Right, right.
He's coming out. And then we've got one other guy, maybe 2 others from the show.
Okay.
I don't have them confirmed yet, so I can't really say it. But, it's going to be a good time. We've got a DeLorean coming out.
Oh,
There's going to be we have a DeLorean coming out, so we could take pictures in front of the DeLorean. Mm-hmm. And everybody will have, you can go up and get autographs from them. And a lot of times, especially with, guys that have never been there before, they kind of like walk up, let me get your autograph. You can talk to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can take, a couple minutes and say, hey, listen, I grew up watching you and it was great, thanks. And honestly, 99% in fact, it's 100. I've never heard an actor say anything negative about, the fans or anything. Oh, this guy takes up too much. None of that. They enjoy meeting everybody.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's cool. I'm excited for this. And it's not far from me. It's about a 2-hour drive. So
I know, right?
Ken will be coming, flying in, but we're gonna have a good time. Ken and I only see each other at these events. So last time we saw each other, well, actually we did a thing for Mice Chat in February, so just before the shutdown, in February of 2020, we had seen each other, and we haven't seen each other since, but we will the next 2 events we have coming up. I'm trying to think whatever thing we have here. So we talked about autographs and vendors. Just a will there be food there?
There, oh, you that's my wife's department.
Okay.
We running a convention. If anybody's ever been to like a sporting, everybody's been to like a football game or a baseball game or some sporting event.
Yeah.
The food is absolutely gross and it's overpriced, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's well, and I can tell you from doing this, it's because of they've got contracts and vendors come in and they get people, and it's almost like a grab and go.
Hmm.
Make as much money as you can. With the venue that we're at, we have a lot of liberties, and we really wanted food trucks. So in front of the convention center, there's bus parking, which is 40 feet from the front door.
Hmm.
We're having, I want to say, 20 food trucks, and it's not going to be like all hamburgers and hot dogs. They're specialized. So we'll have like sausage, there's Sausage Kings are coming out,
Hmm.
pizza, tacos, churros.
Wow.
Yeah, just a bunch. Steak,
Yeah.
vegan. We've got vegan, and we're working with the venue to get us Chick-fil-A inside.
Oh, nice.
So if you like God's chicken, you can. We're gonna have Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
inside. But yeah, that was one of our big thing. And anybody that's ever been to a convention, they know that the food is absolutely horrible
Hmm.
until you go to and we didn't want that because everything is anything that goes on in a con, it looks for the promotion.
Yeah.
And we didn't want bad food. We didn't want anybody to no pun intended to have a bad taste in their mouth.
Yeah.
So we made sure that we've driven all over Las Vegas looking for food trucks, really good food trucks,
Hmm.
and we tested them. And if we didn't like them, we didn't invite them.
Yeah. So the event is October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and it's at, what is that building called? I can't remember the.
It is called the World Market Center.
Okay.
It is, it's right off the Highway 15 and Interstate 95, which is right downtown. We're in the city of Las Vegas. It's easy to get to from anywhere. So when you're coming in from Utah, you're going to not leave the 15.
Yeah.
You're going to get right off, and you're just a left turn away.
Cool.
It is, yeah, it's going to be plenty of parking. It's covered parking, 15,000 parking spots. We have a designated hotel, so if anybody comes out and needs a hotel, they can stay at the Golden Nugget, and we've got reduced rates there, and it's downtown.
Right.
So people like excitement. That's one of the other things, like when D23 goes on or conventions.
Hmm.
When it's done, at 7 or 8 o'clock, everybody's ready to go home.
Right.
There's really nothing to do. You got Disneyland, but there's not a lot of after parties going on.
Yeah.
So we really wanted to have the ability to where people can go back to their hotel room, sit down and have a couple drinks, relax, talk with everybody, and hopefully fill downtown Las Vegas with cosplayers.
Yeah. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. And so on the website, we have a link on our website, thesweetspot.com. We have a banner for Unicon, and that takes you to your homepage for your website, and they can find all the info on the hotels you mentioned and tickets and all that, right?
Correct. We're also on all the social media platforms,
Okay.
and we've got about 9 or 10 people that monitor those.
Hmm.
So yeah, if there's a question that comes up that can be easily answered, it gets auto-generated. But for the more complex, you can always just send a message through Facebook, and we'll respond within an hour most of the time.
I know that we have a lot of listeners that are in Southern California, and so we've been trying to encourage people to, take a weekend trip up to Vegas and go check out Unicon and come see us and everything else going on there. So that's my hopes, is that people would want to do that, and I'm sure you hope that too.
Well, we've got a lot because everything in California has been shut down, and the geek world in Southern California is just crazy big. In fact, most of our cosplayers are from SoCal, and they're coming up with all theirs. We expect a lot because it's entertainment capital of the world. What better reason to come to Vegas than to dress up and because we know what cosplay is here in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And dress up, come up, and it's a really easy drive. It's only, if you're in Anaheim, say from Disney,
Mm-hmm.
Disneyland to the front door of our convention center is 3.5 hours.
It's not bad.
No traffic.
Yeah.
No, it's not. But I drive fast, so it might be. But yeah, otherwise we're looking forward to everybody, and we can hold 26,000 people.
Wow.
And we got COVID going on still here.
Yeah.
The only requirements are we're not asking if everything stays the same as it is right now.
Hmm.
We're only requiring mask.
Okay.
So if you don't want to be vaccinated and you don't, then so be it. We're not requiring everybody to be vaccinated.
Right.
So if it may change, they may say, the day before, hey, listen, no mask. If the governor mandates no mask, we'll go no mask. And if you feel like you want to wear a mask, please feel free.
Yeah.
Just as long as you feel okay.
Yeah. Uh, and also talking about that, now I lost my train. I hate that. So I was thinking you were talking about masks and so the cost, it's like you have prices for like single day, 3 days, and all that, of course,
We
right?
do.
Yeah,
Right offhand, I want to say the one I know for sure is the 3 day is $55.
that's not
So
bad. No.
it's I told you we did our homework. We
Yeah.
want people to come.
Hmm.
We don't want to we're not looking to retire off of this. We
Yeah.
want people to and have a really good time. It's $30 for Friday, $30 for Saturday, or $25 on
Sunday.
Sunday. And Sundays are usually really good. A lot of people don't think they are, but we have some special things going on Sunday
Cool.
that'll, and we're closing at 5 on Sunday, so everybody can stay and then make it home in time to go to work on Monday.
And yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is that Friday starts a little later, right?
It will. It starts at tentatively. It starts at the stuff. It's subject to change, but it'll be 2 o'clock.
Hmm.
VIPs will get in a little bit early
Okay.
because a lot of times some of the celebrities like to walk around
Right.
unobstructed to see what's to get a layout, and because a lot of those guys are fans as well.
Right.
They'll buy, so it'll open up VIPs at about 1. 2 o'clock will be general,
Hmm.
and everybody can come. Just it's no sense on Friday to open at 10 o'clock.
Right. Right.
So it gives everybody a chance to get all their stuff and get ready and prepared.
Cool.
But we
Well,
got a lot of good guests coming.
yeah.
One I just got a today contract on today.
Okay.
We're approved and everything's good, but it looks like Flash Gordon's going to be here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so Sam, I can say that I got his contract and everything's good, but we're gonna have Sam. He was in Ted too.
Right.
Yeah, so he's coming. Really nice guy, believe it or not. He is awesome. The guy is a legit. He was really impressed me. I was like,
Very
wow,
cool.
man, this guy's down to earth and really nice. And yeah, and I was going to tell you one thing. We're thinking about doing another convention next year
Hmm.
as a Disney Anna type,
Okay.
strictly Disney.
I can help you with that.
I thought you could. Well, and I don't want to go on too long, but
Nice.
some of the convention you're going to
Anaheim.
in September,
Yeah.
they're expensive.
Hmm.
They're expensive to hold. It's expensive to stay because of hotel pricing. We can do them here a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
So because I'm a huge Disney fan, my partners are big Disney fans. I mean, I was born on Ball Road,
Right.
and it's just in my blood. And we're working out the details now. We don't have a name for it. It's not going to be an official Disney place,
Right.
but we're looking at doing a venue of maybe 100, 150 vendors. It'll be a
Cool.
smaller one, but it'll be. And you and Ken are more than welcome to come out.
Great. Yeah, we'd love to.
I'll have to let you know what the details are, but
Yeah. Well, Rob, thanks for coming on. I hope that this kind of helps people decide if they want to come or not. But I think everyone will want to come that is able to. I think that, Ken and I are looking. We don't really know exactly what we're going to do, but we have ideas, and we're kind of put things together and try to make it entertaining. So I hope people can come out and watch us, and then check out all the other panels and vendors and everything out. It sounds like a lot of fun. Um, Thanks for inviting us, and looking forward to it.
No, thanks for coming out. We if you see me or if you guys see Ken, just say hi. You guys gonna dress up?
No, no,
I am.
no,
Yeah.
no. You got to stop
Okay.
by. Yeah, so
Oh, I
for
will.
sure.
I'll
Okay,
see everybody.
awesome. Well, Rob, nice chatting with you.
All right. Thanks, Lynn.